guild name, Canard, comes from the stabilizer wings on airplanes. Actually, we chose that guild name because we thought it really represented Kuhn's dream. To support first-time players of the world and help them relax and enjoy it.
When I got lost, it was Kuhn that helped me. He was the one who rescued me.
Ew, the bromance is real.
He taught us lots of ways to enjoy the game. I mean, you know how they say that the beginning to anything is key, right?
Everybody starts at level 1.
I'm sure we wouldn't be playing like we are now if we hadn't met Kuhn when we did.
I wonder if I hadn't been PK'd on my very first encounter, the first day I logged into this game, if I hadn't met Ovan then, and if I hadn't met Shino, if we hadn't come across Tri-Edge, would I be laughing and enjoying this game like these guys are right now?
Nah.
You already did once upon a time, Haseo.
Oh,
You were a
nothing.
goofy PKer.
Of course, now that Kuhn is gone, there was no one around to organize Canard.
So, why did he leave?
I'm not really sure why, but he said something about not wanting to get us involved.
Mm-hmm. And here I was, thinking that he was kicked out of the guild for flirting too much.
Oh, that's Kuhn's illness. If we worried about it, we'd never be able to keep up.
An
Illness.
huh?
Kuhn is sick?
Well, it's not life-threatening. Nothing you have to worry about.
You're still here?
You.
Yeah, well, you never told me to leave.
Well, tell her now.
Stop standing in my blind spot.
Oh, so this is the Terror of Dust blind spot, huh?
Now. Anyway, thanks for watching the store, Haseo.
Yeah, sure. Business kind of sucked, though.
Not at all.
Oh, yeah. Do you have any idea what Haseo did while you were gone?
Are you gonna tell on us?
She did.
What are you guys chatting about?
Oh, you gave a little boy a birthday present? Wow, you're such a nice guy, Haseo.
An instant reputation
Yeah,
shatter.
I guess you are.
Damn girl. Ugh, she really needs to learn how to shut up and...
You see that? Everyone really does want to treat other people nicely. I think it's because people can be more honest online than they can in real life.
Can we take her to Twitter,
Hey,
please?
Haseo, why don't you officially join Canard?
Huh?
No.
I mean, I think you've got some real leadership skills.
And I second that thought. Come on, let's do this together.
I'm not going to be your obligatory raid leader.
Just act like you did before.
Okay, fine. But it'll be a name only. You got it? Hey, I'm a very busy guy.
All right, it'll take a little time to process you, but you should get an email later on.
Wait, aren't we
Okay,
already in
then.
that other
Glad
one?
to have you, Haseo,
In
our
Raven,
new
yeah.
Guildmaster.
But you could be in more guilds than one.
Hey!
Okay.
Haseo is our new guildmaster.
We're gonna be like part of 3 guilds.
Wait, didn't they just say they wanted him to join the guild and now he's the guild master? Yeah, thank you, Haseo!
Like I said before, you have some real leadership
Well,
skills,
yeah, they
Haseo.
just made us the guild
Oh,
master
this
of their
is your reward
guild.
for watching
But
store.
the only
Here,
negotiation was to join the guild!
Acquired sprite drop.
Bye.
I'll see you later.
I will murder you both!
Now then, I better be going too.
Go, leave already.
Today we're having a meeting at Moontree to help the victims of trading fraud. Would you like to join too?
No way.
Oh, wait.
See you later then.
He's not quite the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in this game.
Okay, I'm a little confused here really quick.
Okay, what?
So, they kept on calling Johnny Young Bosch's character Cooney. Isn't his character name like Ovan or something?
No, he's Kuhn.
Okay, alright, maybe I'm
Ovan is
getting
a
the names
totally
mixed
different
up.
character.
Oh no, Ovan was the dude with the glasses.
Yes.
Okay.
He's like,
I'm
welcome,
getting the
Haseo."
characters back into my head. I love the fact that they called him hitting on girls an illness.
That thing. Hey, what's up? We're finally ready for that thing. I'll wait for you at MartAnimE's Chaos Gate, so invite me when you're ready. P.S. About the incident in Town Square. Could you not tell Pi about it? Please, pretty please.
Does he have the hots for Pi?
No, just Pi is the one who keeps him in line.
Ah, she's your handler then. Well, I guess that makes sense.
You'll see, I guess. So yeah, we just got introduced to Sakubo. Well, Saku and Bo, I guess I should say.
Bosaku. Sakubo.
Sakubo.
Oh, you're finally here. Then let's get going. The area words for our destination are Delta Great Cursed In-Law.
What? The old hag's coming too?
Well,
some of the
there's
names.
no guarantee we won't come across any danger.
Huh.
Great cursed in-laws. I can think of a dozen Hollywood couples that would probably think that.
Hurry up and invite me already.
Geez, I'd ask what bug ran up your butt, but since technically I can see it and there's no bug there, I guess that'd be kinda inappropriate, huh? There we go. Fine, I'll go with you. Okay. So now we get to go to the Great Cursed In-Laws. Oh my gosh, the name of... I forgot this about .hack, is some of the names for the fields are just ridiculous. Great Cursed In-Laws.
Alright, we're here. So, let's get this started. Tell me, how the hell do you summon an avatar?
You really are a brat, aren't you? Is that how you ask someone to help you?
Yes.
Your boss is the one who put me in GU. Shouldn't you guys be asking for my help?
You damn! How dare you speak of Master Yoda-like?
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, that's the Johnny Young Bosch, I
Listen,
know.
We didn't come here to fight you two.
I know that.
Are you
Yada already
sure?
Told you, but let's recap. Our characters were originally created by CC Corporation several years ago as part of a project.
That's what the Epitaph Users are, right? So why does this make our characters so special?
That's a CC Corp's secret.
In other words, you don't know.
Non-disclosure agreement?
Actually, I don't know the answer to that. What about you, Pi? Anyway, Epitaph Users are characters that have the ability to use avatars. To put it roughly, it's kind of like a transformation of your character data in the game.
The power of an avatar can be surmised as an alteration of data.
Altering data? You mean data drain?
Yep.
I was wondering when that
that's
was
one
going to come
of
into
the
play.
abilities an avatar has.
Tri-Edge used data drain to put me back to level 1. So, he's an Epitaph user too? But wait, he didn't use an avatar. Then what the hell is he? Man, I'm getting confused.
You're not the only one.
By activating their data-altering abilities, Epitaph users are able to gain powers that far surpass the parameters included in the original game design.
But that doesn't mean they can do anything.
There are certain restrictions governing Epitaph users as well. Soon, you'll come to understand that.
So to summon avatars, I just have to understand those rules?
Basically,
How?
it's right here.
Huh?
You have to stab me in the
Inside
chest.
your heart, the player's own feelings and willpower are the origins of avatars.
Yeah, right. Epitaph users are still just characters in a game though, right? How does a bunch of binary data get influenced by feelings and will?
Epitaph users' characters are different from normal characters.
Different how?
We're linked to our characters, not just through our controllers and goggles, but through our hearts as well. Haven't you ever felt something like that, Haseo?
When would I have felt that?
You forget, I have no heart.
What the? Something is starting to... It's growing.
let's hurry up and begin your lesson.
Begin?
You want to learn how to summon your avatar, don't you?
Of course.
Then, we'll battle here until you get it.
Huh? Battle?
Yes, battles are the quickest way for you to sharpen your consciousness, and that will help you to awaken your avatar.
Huh.
Are we gonna get to
So
fight Pi?
basically, you guys don't really know the proper way to do this, do you?
You've got us there. For Pi and me, the entire process was more like an accident when we awakened our avatars.
But that accident was fate.
For now, let's fight this field's boss.
No, I wanted to fight Pi.
We're not gonna fight Pi.
Oh, but I wanted Pi. Wanted Pi from Pi. Pi.
You're not getting away.
Okay, so this is just going to be basically run through the field, find the boss, and then we'll unlock our avatar, so to speak. So really quick, explain Epitaph characters, or Epitaph users, because the way I thought I understood it was like people who look like Wave Masters, or people that look like Black Rose kind of thing, and none of them look like characters that we've seen before.
No, because they're not. Well, I mean, they are.
So
but
what are Epitaph users then?
just means we possess a very special ability.
So it's not necessarily that it's something from the previous world. It's just RNG.
Not really. It's linked to the characters. I don't know what I don't think it's very well explained as to say.
You're not getting away.
It's not very well explained as to say how Kuhn or Pi are tied, but with Haseo's case, it's because he was data drained by Skaith, because he was Sora. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. He was Sora in the Dot Hacks. Haseo was.
Oh, okay, all right. So Haseo is the original thief character from Sign.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's helpful. So at that point, that makes a little bit more sense. So basically, because Skaith effed around with him, he kind of just rigged things for Haseo's characters to behave that way. Okay, that makes a lot more sense because like they're tossing stuff out of nowhere to me, and I'm like, what the hell? I mean, I'm okay with him being able to summon an avatar because plot convenience, but that's me.
Actually, I think it is explained. I think in the case of like some of the other characters, it's because they've been influenced by Ida. So sometimes it's because they've been influenced by Ida, that gives them their epitaph abilities. Other times it's like Haseo, they have some kind of previous connection.
They have circumstances that give them power.
I guess I'll just kind of say it right here. All our avatars are basically the new version of all those phase monsters we had to fight throughout the original games.
Okay, so it's actually not a good idea for us to summon them.
Haseo, in his case, is actually Skaith. That's why he's the Terror of Death.
Okay. But he's not supposed to summon it?
It's dangerous, so he's got to learn how to control it.
Okay. I will get this over time. It will start to make sense, I promise, but yeah, I'm just lots of information. This is kind of like the last recording session too, where they threw a lot of crap at me. It's like, you lost me. You lost me, Stephen Bloom. I like you and all, but you lost me. Hi, Fish.
What's needed to conjure an avatar? Damn, I don't get it.
You have to find the heart of the card. No! Not finding the heart of the cards! Well, that's the way to find him. Sorry, Haseo. Well, then I guess I'm not getting my avatar then, huh? Okay, so yeah, like I pointed out just before we had all those cutscenes, it looks like we're actually going to be getting a lot of remasters and maybe even a few collections this year. So I hope people are ready for that. In fact, one of the things I really hope is that they take some of the games that are 2 generations back and they start bringing them up to PS4.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
That's why I'm excited if Onimusha did well enough that they can bring the other 3 games to PS4. That would be awesome. But I actually do have an unusual question to answer in that regard, so give me a second. Is it worthwhile to Is it worthwhile to do like these collections if they're not going to do a brand new game? So I kind of want to open that up to Alex too. That's kind of a hard thing to answer, because I would be just fine with bringing the games and updating them to modern gen. Okay? Yeah. If I get a new game out of it, cool. You know, like, I don't have a problem with that, but do I think that collections or remakes or remasters should happen on the premise that you're going to get a new game? Not really. I mean, I've had a couple of remakes and remasters happen where there is no new game. They just want to bring them to modern day.
Yeah.
I mean, for crying out loud, when... Because people got to remember, like, when Shadow of the Colossus got remastered during PS3, not PS4 era, Last Guardian was canceled. It wasn't coming. It was not happening at all. And they still did it. Where they did that collection where they put Eco and Shadow of the Colossus together.
Yeah.
So I don't think it necessarily needs to be a caveat. If I get a new... Because, perfect example, Xenosaga, there's no reason to do a Xenosaga Episode 4. Here's our chance. They promptly finished the plot of Xenosaga in 3. Mm-hmm. So at that point, if they were going to do anything, I would say like it needs to be Xenoblade 3. Which I don't even know if that is allowed, because I haven't played the Xenoblade games yet. Aside from Phantasy Star Online 3.0. But less interesting somehow. AKA Xenoblade Chronicles X.
So you played X, but you haven't played the original Xenoblade?
Mm-mm. And frankly, after talking to Brinton, who is a hardcore Xenoblade fan, X is not essential to the other two games. It's basically a Xenoblade MMO.
Woo! 2,000 gold.
Yay!
This'll be quick.
Yeah, I've got Xenoblade 1. I don't have Xenoblade 2, but I do have, or I had Xenoblade Chronicles X. And I did a review for it, was not happy with it, took it back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, that was boring.
I've been interested in Xenoblade.
The way that Brinton put it out to me is like, if you're interested, go play Xenoblade 1 and 2. X is not essential.
Right.
X is just basically, and I even say this in the review, it's an attempt to do a Xeno MMO. That somewhere, I want to say halfway through development, they said, you know what, we're not going to do this as an MMO, but we're going to keep everything that was supposed to work like an MMO, and it doesn't work.
Hemisphere, please. Oink, thank you for helping.
Are you Jet Jaguar? Seems to have crashed again, but not in this area.
Something is falling. A health tree.
Something tells me you're going to get a long-term reward for taking care of those guys.
I don't know. But I don't know if they give you anything better. But they can be handy.
So yeah, that's an example. Like Xenosaga is finished.
Right.
There's no reason to walk into Xenosaga again. They promptly finished it. To the point where I think Xenosaga fans are satisfied. And hence, you know, obviously Monolith is satisfied because they moved on to Xenoblade.
Yeah.
But we have had instances where a definitive edition of a game led to a sequel. Say Tomb Raider, where Tomb Raider got a definitive edition on PS4, Xbox One, and then eventually the exclusive deal for Rise of the Tomb Raider happened. But I don't think it's a caveat. I don't think it, like, if you get a collection, it doesn't mean you have to have a brand spanking new game. And another example that I will give is, like, okay, Xenosaga, finished. Onimusha, I'm not sure where they could go with it, Onimusha 5. I really don't know. Because 4 kind of sets things in motion that all is well in that universe. So I don't know how you could then move back into an Onimusha 5 unless it was like in a modern setting. And even then, I don't know if I'd want Onimusha in a modern setting. To simply
Just fighting countless battles will allow me to use avatars.
The best way to give some context here.
Damn it.
With Onimusha, it's basically Resident Evil in feudal Japan.
Right.
Okay, but well, it does have guns, but most of the time it involves sword.